up, everyone? Alright, welcome back to another video on the Pointless YouTube channel. And listen, today's video is gonna be pretty different from my normal style of videos, and it's actually like infuriating, this entire situation. I just had to talk about it. Now, as you all know, Jacksepticeye is a very popular and beloved YouTuber here on the site of YouTube, and I mean literally everyone knows him. If you don't know him, you've had to been living under a rock for years. Now Jack has 27 million subscribers, and you know, I've been one of those for years. This isn't my first YouTube account. I remember watching him on my mom's YouTube account years ago and just honestly loving his videos. I remember watching his Akinator series, his YouTuber's Life, Riddle School, Tube Tycoon. I remember watching all of it, even Cluster Truck, dude. Like, so many things that I just can't even name off the top of my head. I would spend hours upon hours watching him, PewDiePie, Markiplier. It was just honestly such a great time, and this is why this entire situation actually has me annoyed and very mad. Now, if you're a fan of Sean or Jacksepticeye, or not even just a fan, an average viewer of YouTube, you would know that recently Jacksepticeye ended up having a massive part of his life just changed completely when his father sadly passed away a few months ago, and this was huge. I mean massive. The video almost got 5 million views. It was titled Loss, and he basically talked about the whole situation, in which I'll play a short tiny clip of basically you know, the entire video, giving you guys an idea of, you know, what was said and what happened in this video.
So I've been gone for a little while, and many of you probably know the reason why, because it's kind of been everywhere, but my dad passed away recently. It's been almost 2 weeks now since he passed, and I've just been trying to sort of grapple with a lot of thoughts about about the situation and trying to process it properly and make sure that I'm taking the right time and the right avenues to kind of get my head around it. Because people always say the grieving process is something different for everybody.
From that short little clip there, you can obviously tell that Jack isn't going through the best time. I mean, obviously, any normal human being would be down. They would be feeling terrible because they just lost a massive part of their life. One of the people who created them. So he was obviously lost, you know, trying to cope with this entire thing, you know, trying to express himself the best he could throughout this entire, you know, dark time of his life. And for the most part, this video got entirely support, like, from every single end you can possibly think of. I mean, the gaming community, the animation community, every community, bro. I can't even just box it into one. There was so much outstanding support for Jack, which was great to see, alright? Honestly, just amazing to see, because, you know, this is a tough time for any human being, especially a person who has such a huge following and has to cope with this while having to cope with the fact that they have to, you know, take a break from their job. It's a terrible stress, I can imagine. So luckily, people were, you know, being logical, giving him support, and, you know, just letting them know that they would be there when he decided to return, if he decided to, you know, take a break. But you gotta notice how I said most people, alright? Because not every single person was using their brain throughout this entire situation, and a lot of people literally did something, honestly, so disgusting, I can't even explain it. Now, of course, being that this is a very sensitive thing for Jacksepticeye, you know, obviously there was a ton of comments, you know, supporting him and saying, you know what, I'm here for you, Jack, and whatnot. But on the other side of the YouTube comment section and other social medias, people decided to not only mock Jacksepticeye for this, but make fun of his dad and said he deserved to go to hell. Now, a lot of people were just making jokes and memes out of this situation as if it was funny in any sort of way, shape, or form, which honestly, when I saw this, very much so upset me. Because in no way, shape, or form is this funny, cool, should it be condoned? It's disgusting, it's disgraceful, and it honestly needs to stop, and I mean that when I say that. Now, one of these comments read, Jacksepticeye is gone forever, and there's nothing you can do about it. Lol. Literally, I kid you not. Then there's another comment that continues to say, Jack should join his dad. I kid you not. I literally swear. I'm serious. As unbelievable and shocking as that sounds, it's true. I will pop the screenshots up on the screen. Now, of course, as sad as this is gonna sound, this is nothing new on the internet. A lot of trolls, if you can even call them that, do this when somebody, you know, loses someone close to them. They decide to go around laughing at it as if it's some joke. And, you know, sometimes when people directly pass away and, you know, they go to their loved ones and make a meme out of it like it's some funny, haha, cool. And that's exactly what they did here to Jacksepticeye, alright? And it's sad. It's very sad. Now, of course, with people being trolls, there comes the clout aspect, and a lot of people obviously did this for attention. I mean, they literally went back after a few days or a day or even a few hours and deleted their original comment that got tons of replies, hate, and justified, like, judgment from everyone. I mean, thousands of people on some of these comments, and it's great. I'm happy this happened. These people definitely deserve to be attacked for what they've done. And, you know, the weird part about it is that people actually did this for some form of attention and clout. Like, you don't get good clout out of this. You literally just look like an idiot. I found even more comments about it, like a tweet that said his dad was not the imposter. I kid you not, I swear. You also have a comment copy-pasted 3 times saying Jacksepticeye dad in hell. Then you have some gotcha videos titled Jacksepticeye's dad died lol, Jacksepticeye's dad died lol 2. Then you have a video titled Jacksepticeye's dad passed away meme. Like, how was that a meme? How do you make anybody laugh out of that? Then we have one last video titled farting on Jacksepticeye whilst he's talking about his dad passing. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, how do you wake up in the morning and in your mind you're thinking, let me go and I kid you not harass some guy who's literally just lost his father in his YouTube comment section. Don't take any offense when I say some guy, I don't mean it like that, but you get exactly what I'm trying to say here. Like, this is literally a human being. Jacksepticeye has emotions, he has thoughts, he has a normal life outside of YouTube. So to go and do this is not cool. There's been tons of videos made on this currently. I mean, you got articles made on it. You got my friend Connor Pugs who recently made a video on it, and it's just sad. It's a very sad situation, and I'm happy it's finally getting recognition. You know, it's just the fact that our society has come to the point where people do stuff like this for attention. Like, out of all things you could possibly do for any inch of clout, any inch of likes, just anything, any popularity, people are going to this level, bro. Like, really, bro? It's not that deep. All you have to do is go on TikTok and dance for like 5 seconds if you want any sort of attention, and you decide to do this, which isn't gonna give you any positive attention. So I don't know, man. It's just these people in our society are just getting worse and worse. It's sad that this video even had to be made. It's sad that the videos that are being made on the situation had to be made, because it shouldn't have been. You would expect it to be like human decency to not do something like that, and literally to understand that that is a very traumatic entire event or situation for anyone to be in. Like, dude, that's not cool. Like, imagine waking up in the middle of the night, I kid you not, and getting a phone call saying your father has passed away, and you get people in a YouTube comment section clowning on that. Like, this isn't cool, bro. Like, honestly, man, this is something else. I honestly can't believe it. I honestly just find it super cool that Jack's community has come to his defense throughout this entire situation, and taking down these trolls and, you know, honestly getting them banned and whatnot has been going on with the entire situation. Jacksepticeye honestly has one of the best communities I've ever seen, because not a lot of communities will go out of their way to, you know, get these accounts banned, get their comments deleted, just report them and get them out of the way when they're honestly in the wrong. So I honestly had to take a time to salute all of us Jacksepticeye fans, because honestly, to see something like this go down and the support be honestly still insane for Jacksepticeye even through this entire thing, it's great, because Sean is a human at the end of the day. He's literally doing him. He's living life, trying to, you know, cope throughout this entire thing. And the fact that we're all, like, everybody's taking time out of this, you know, their days to, you know, get to the bottom of the situation, get it sorted, is great, because troll or not, this is genuinely, and I mean genuinely, one of the worst things I've seen happen on the internet in a while. Like, this is a terrible situation, and it wasn't a one-time thing either. It's been huge, it's been getting massive, and honestly, it's wild. Now, a thing with these comments, you know, as well, that I forgot to mention, you know, that we're talking about Jacksepticeye's dad under his video, it's crazy, I just decided to mention this. People would sit there, and I kid you not, refresh the comments of the video and try to respond to a top comment as fast as they can to, you know, get the attention from people as well, by just saying, you know, the disgraceful stuff about Jack's dad. And that just goes to show how much people are desperate for any inch of attention. Like, if you sit there and spy the comment section just to get a top comment on a reply, that's paying their respects to Jacksepticeye's dad. Just to say, haha, your dad is rotting in hell, is sad. Like, you're a sad human, you need help, you need to be put away somewhere. Just a prime example of how corrupt people's brains are in our generation. Like, genuinely, there's not much else I could really say about that. It's just a prime example of how terrible it all is. But I can't handle this entire situation alone, so I'm gonna be inviting one of my friends on this video to talk about it. Yeah, I honestly cannot handle this alone. So, yeah, go ahead and take it away.
Alright, man, welcome back to yet again another video, and today we are gonna be checking out something pretty sickening. Alright, now normally when I make these videos, they're fairly, you know, lighthearted, they're fairly more upbeat. I'm not really mad when I make these videos. I know I talk loudly, that's just how I talk, so it sounds like I'm mad all the time, but I'm never really that mad in these videos. However, for today's video, I really can't say this, and I feel like I'd be lying if I said I wasn't just at least a little bit upset with the subject matter of today's video, because it's pretty sickening, dude, and you'll see what I mean. So, Jacksepticeye, one of the biggest biggest creators on the entire platform. This dude has over 20-something million subscribers, and he has single-handedly carried so many people's childhoods, including mine to some extent, right? Like, I used to watch this guy a lot back in 2015, 2016, when I was really young, and to this day, I still kind of check in and watch his videos here and there, just to see what's popping with the good old Sean. And as you guys may know if you follow this guy at all, a few months ago, he sadly lost his father, right? His father passed away, and this was obviously a very sad thing for him to go through. Made an entire video kind of talking about it, and the video was very sad because losing a loved one, no matter who they are, especially a parent, is a very sad thing for somebody to go through, man. It's a day I fear literally every single day because honestly, I would take a bullet for my parents any day of the week, 100% shot, because bro, I'll be real, my parents mean a lot to me, and I can't imagine a world without them, and I think you guys can relate to me when I say that. So obviously, when Jacksepticeye went through this, there was a lot of people sympathizing with him and supporting him, saying, hey man, if you gotta take a break, go ahead, we got your back, just make sure you're doing okay. Now, while there was millions of people being actual decent human beings and being good people, in the midst of the millions of people, there were some scumbags that are being totally tone deaf and totally disrespectful to the entire situation, even to this day, months later. So what am I talking about? Exhibit A is Twitter. So obviously Sean tweeted out about his dad dying because he has to announce to his audience why he's not going to be uploading for a bit. And in the replies, god damn it, there are some people that honestly, I had the urge to punch. I'm not gonna lie. Now the first person that deserves to rot in hell is this person. Everyone dies. Instead of tweeting it, I don't know, maybe realize you're a piece of S seeking attention over a death. Maybe just be there for the people you ignore rather than gain an effing cloud of attention over your own BS. Effing bundle of sticks, piece of S. Now that tweet, for one, I don't understand it. How can you be so disrespectful and such an asshole to somebody who literally just lost their father? And two, what do you mean he's using his dad's death for attention? For one, bro has like 20-something million subscribers. He's very famous. He has no attention to gain off the situation whatsoever, dude. And two, how does that tweet come off as him using it for attention? He just tweeted out announcing the fact his dad passed away and he won't be uploading. If he tweeted out, oh hey guys, my dad died, by the way, like, subscribe, and retweet for a free giveaway, yes, I can understand that is 100% using his dad's death reviews, but that's not what he did. He made a normal tweet announcing it and announced a break from the internet. How do you interpret that to be him using his dad's death reviews? I really don't understand that. And the part that gets me is them saying, oh, you're gaining a cloud of attention over your own BS. What do you mean his own BS? Are you trying to say he killed his dad? Are you trying to say he's the reason his father passed away? I don't understand what you mean there, dude. I can just tell by the way they write this tweet and how little sense they make. There's just some dumb 12-year-old kid sitting in the corner of their bedroom, rotting away, eating Cheetos. Their parents don't give them any attention at all, so they gotta go on social media and be a total asshat to go and get the attention they've always been craving as a child. Moving on from that, we got somebody saying his dad was not the imposter. Yes, ha ha ha. Among Us jokes about a man's death. How immature can you be, dude? Like, I know Among Us jokes are unfunny, but this goes from being just an unfunny meme to being flat out disrespectful, dude. Honestly, to anyone saying stuff like this, burn in hell. I mean that wholeheartedly, dude. Sorry for your loss. At least your dad is dancing with Darth Vader. Once again, why do you feel the need to make jokes out of the situation, dude? I understand that everybody making these jokes are just some dumb, edgy little kids, but this is beyond being edgy. This is beyond, you know, going through your edgy phase as a teenager. This is just being flat out disrespectful. And I know these people are gonna make the excuse, oh, you're sensitive, dude. We are just trolling and having a good time. Back in my day, I don't mean to sound like a boomer here, but when I was your age, you know, 12 years old, 13 years old, edgy as hell, my idea of trolling was going on Xbox Live and telling somebody I banged their mother, not bashing and making fun of a dead guy who is not here to defend themselves, you actual scumbag. Now, it goes beyond Twitter. That's just 3 of the examples I have. When you go on YouTube and you search up Jacksepticeye Dad, you get videos like this. Jacksepticeye Dad meme compilation #1. This was after the dude literally passed away. How can you sit there as a human being, make meme compilations about somebody's dead dad, and sleep at night, dude? I genuinely do not understand. We got more of these, you know, Jacksepticeye's dad passed away meme. Then we got this video right here with this kid in the thumbnail who you can just tell is fiending for any little bit of internet attention he can get. Bro got 8.6k views in the 17 hours. You can just tell that right there is gonna be the peak of this man's life. It's only downhill from there. Just by looking at him, you can tell this dude is desperate for any bit of attention from his parents, because the last time they've ever said they loved him was 12 years ago, even though he wasn't even alive to hear it the first time. I click on the video, it starts it up, I'm making a joke about George Floyd, so ha ha ha, you know, making fun of of another dead guy. You're so funny. I don't encourage you guys to go look up this video or anything, but just by watching the video, I can tell you firsthand, you can just tell he's trying to be edgy. He's like, come on, I need the internet attention. My parents don't love me, man. Come on, edgy joke. Come on, guys, please laugh. Please give me the validation. I've not heard from anybody who loves me in 12 years. Nobody cares about your stupid dad. Yeah, you showed him, you know, making videos in the Gotcha Life app about this dude's dead dad. I bet all your friends at school think you're so badass for doing this and getting 100 views on a YouTube video. I bet you're the man of the hour at that school, dude. Now, what we've checked out so far is YouTube search results and Twitter replies. Now, from here, it only gets worse. Now, we're gonna dig into what I like to consider the butthole of the internet. That would be the YouTube comment section, because I see a comment here that says, Jack should join his dad. Sorry, this person is so stupid and so unfunny. It's seeping through the screen. It's rubbing off on me. Sorry about that one, boys. This one, I have to blur like everything out because I don't want you guys to go find this channel and do anything, because let's keep them attentionless, right? I know the rest of society doesn't give them any attention, so let's keep it that way. Let them rot in their own sorrows and realize how pathetic they are. So this guy does nothing besides go around YouTube and make fun of Jacksepticeye's dead dad. He comments on my friends' videos, pretty sure even my videos sometimes, doing nothing besides making fun of this dude's dead dad. Now, the thing I found the most interesting about this is he's actually subscribed to a channel with the Nazi symbol. Gotta say it that way to avoid YouTube. But yeah, they have a Nazi symbol inside their profile picture. Got a blur, so you can just tell this is just some overly edgy 11-year-old that just found out how to say bad words without his parents hearing him in the other room. So he leaves comments saying, Jacksepticeye's dad was wearing Raycon and Sean maxed the volume on it and exploded his dad's hearing. I don't understand what possesses you to leave a comment like this on a video over 80 times, dude. Like, as a human being, I couldn't bring myself to make a joke about this dude's dead dad once, let alone like over 5,000 times across YouTube, dude. And it gets worse from here. Jacksepticeye's dad was climbing out of hell, but to get pierced by Satan's spear. Ironic, because I mean, if there is a hell out there, I'm not too sure. You just buy yourself a one-way ticket to it, dude, because if there's one way to go to hell, I feel like bullying somebody's dead dad is a surefire way to do it, man.
But yeah, on that note, I'm gonna end off this video. Honestly, this situation is just a prime example of what not to do on the internet. It's honestly just insane this even had to be made. But yeah, without further ado, thank you all for the support on the channel. It really means a lot. It's been insane. And yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna head out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.